a good day.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm taking over. Somebody's a little upset right now with life, so we're going to Beak and Barrel. We're gonna see how that is. Stay tuned for some drinks and stuff.
I should know I'm upset because Amazon's delivery is awful and they have delayed my order twice now, and now the flash drive or memory card that I ordered is not coming until Monday, and I needed it like 3 days ago already when it was supposed to come, but it didn't. So that is why I'm mad right now. This is a huge difference from what this morning looked like. There's literally not a single person in line at any of these stops.
Come on in, welcome to the Beak and Barrel.
Thank you.
All right, so that be the map room, because room full of old paper didn't sound very piratey. This be the mess, and the brig. Now up top be where the quartermaster rummy sleeps. Don't wake him up because he's a foul little thing. Come around. That'd be the captain's enchanted ships and balcony.
Go ahead.
Right here.
We finally made it into Beak and Barrel. Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to the Beak and Barrel. Here is a quick look at the menu. They do have a few food options. They have island provisions, cook's corn, griddled cakes, which we got one of each, one with braised chicken and one with roasted corn and poblano peppers. They also have the Kraken's Catch, which is octopus. They have some non-alcohol beverages, the First Treasure and the Treasure Trove. And then they have some signature cocktails as well. Not going to read them all.
Are you laughing at my jokes?
And then on the back here, they do have some rum selections, draft beer, bottled and canned, and some wine.
I got the Siren's Whisper.
What's in there?
I don't know, rum, blue, cacao, whatever, liqueur, some other liqueur, lime and cinnamon.
And mermaid tears.
And of course the mermaid tears. That smells awful.
We'll try it for the vlog.
Smells like I'm about to drink hand sanitizer 10 billion times.
Try a little sip.
I'm gonna get hand wrapped.
So sorry about that. Your service will be right with you.
Okay.
Nothing to rave about.
I mean, I didn't want any of these, so none of them sounded great to me. But rum is rum.
as I said, David and I both did get the Cook's Corn Griddle Cakes. His has chipotle braised chicken, mine has roasted corn and poblano peppers, and they are both warm corn cakes stuffed with melted cheese, lime sour cream, chili peppers, and cotija cheese.
Shiver my timbers! Where's that heavy sound coming from? Oh no! My clumsy and sizzling whiskers! Through! Sound the alarm! Mermaids! We got mermaids! All hands, shield your ears, lest this blasted siren song turn us all into spellbound fools!
We just finished eating at Beak and Barrel, and let me tell you, it was bad. Oh, David wants to be in this one. Do you want to start us off?
I mean, we probably got put at the worst table you could imagine in there. It was in a corner, but literally
In a corner.
in a corner.
Staring at a wall.
There's a main room and there's corners and you can see all the stuff still, but then there's another room and there's a corner and you can just stare at the corner. If you try to look elsewhere, the people are just staring at you, wondering why you're looking at their table when you're really not. Service was terrible because I feel like they just rush you. Like, she came right over and wanted our order. We just sat down and didn't even get to look at the menu. So if you have any questions, I asked her a couple questions. I asked what kind of cheese was on there because it said melted cheese. She said, oh, I don't know, it's melted cheese. It's different every day. I don't believe it's different every day, but you also could have checked.
Yeah, they should be able to tell you what it is.
I mean, if you like cheese, cool. I don't like cheese like that, so she could have just said, oh, hey, it's a slice. You want me to have him take it off? But she didn't even offer that. Got the drink. It wasn't good. It smelled worse than it was.
I have comments about his drink.
And then, on top of that, I figure if you get a drink, or either way, any restaurant you go into, you get water. We didn't get any water. We had to ask for one water for Alyssa. I didn't get any. Oh, then she pours these little mermaid teardrops into your drink, but she came and she put the drink down. She's like, oh, and as she's going with another tray, she's like, oh, mermaid teardrops, and she squirts it in and leaves. The person next to us, though, when she did, she was like, oh, it's mermaid tears.
She gave them a lot more attention.
So it's kind of just weird and rushed. And then, do I want another drink? No, I don't want another drink for $20 for that much of
It was
liquid.
small.
So no. The food was fine. I guess it was worth the $12 or $14 that they both were, the corn cakes. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't ever go there again. And again, maybe if you are in a different room and you have a different point of view and you can see what's going on, then you probably enjoyed it more. And if they play like lightning and stuff. She told me it was a parrot. I would have never known because I wasn't in that room. So
Overall rating out of 5?
2 or 3 out of 10.
Out of 10?
Never going back again.
Yeah, just to add on of what all of David said, I will say the first guy, okay, well, the guy that let us in, I couldn't tell if he was being serious or not. So David had literally ran to the bathroom right before we were about to go in. But we had already been sitting there for 20 minutes waiting, which for a place that kicks people out after 45 minutes and was rushing us along, we had to wait an extra 20 minutes to get our table. So that didn't really make sense that we got rushed, but clearly the people before us didn't get rushed. But so David had ran to the bathroom and the server came out and tried to call our names. And I was like, oh, he's in the bathroom real quick. And he was like, well, he's wasting time. You're running out of time. And I didn't know if he was being serious or not, but then I think he was joking at the end because then David came back, but he didn't see me. So I called his name. And then instead the server yelled very loudly, David. And everybody turned to look at David. But it was hilarious. I was laughing. That was probably one of the only good things.
Yeah, he was the only good part of that.
He was entertaining. He was more entertaining than the bar itself was. Let's put it like that. To fully get into it, yeah, all I got was a water. I was not interested in any of the drinks on the menu. And for a bar that also is a family-friendly bar, they didn't even have kid-friendly drinks on the menu. So it didn't really make sense. They only had 2 non-alcoholic drinks. But they both had a coconut milk or just a coconut flavor in there. And to me, thinking of my nieces and nephews, they would not have drinking that. So all they would have had to drink was water. So I think at that point, it should just be a 21 and up bar if you're not actually going to serve anything that a kid will drink. And also, the kids probably won't eat what's on the menu either. Again, the service was awful. I'm not going to lie and say it was good. And I'm obviously not going to like dox the server, but she was terrible. She, like David said, rushed us. I get that we have a 45-minute limit, but let me enjoy my 45 minutes. It's almost like she wanted us there for like 15 minutes and then we were going to have to leave, which I don't think is very fair. If you're telling me I have 45 minutes to sit down, eat my food, and drink 2 drinks if I want to, then I should get the full 45 minutes and not feel rushed the entire time. Because then again, like David said, she was giving the other table more attention and like was a lot nicer to them and more interactive with them, where with us she was just like, here, here, here. Not to mention, when she gave me my water, she did not just like gently place it on the table. No, she whipped it onto the bar top that we were sitting on. So she got me wet, she got my seat wet, and she got my camera wet. And didn't even apologize. David's drink was disgusting. Like literally 0 out of 10. The smell of it made me gag. It smelled like nail polish remover. And again, for $20 for a drink that's like this big, not worth it. I took a sip of it. It was even worse than it smelled. If you guys have ever taken NyQuil before, that is what that drink was made of, and you cannot tell me any different. That drink was straight NyQuil out of the bottle. The food was good. I did like the corn cake. The peppers were very hot, so if you're not into spice, maybe don't get that.
And make sure you ask for water, because
get a water.
Need some, and I didn't have any.
I definitely think that one was a miss. I can't believe I spent over an hour trying to get a reservation for it. And it stinks because I heard nothing but good things about it. But just me personally, I didn't like it. And I know David said maybe if we got a better spot, it would have been better. I don't think that would have even mattered. I really hate to be this negative about something, but again, I don't want to come on here and lie and say it was the best thing ever and you guys should all go to it. I don't think it was worth the $60. That's just my personal opinion. I have no interest in ever going back there. I think there's just better experiences to experience in Disney besides that. So unfortunately, that one was a miss. I'm glad to say we went so that we could give you this review, but out of 10, I would also probably only give it like a 2. That's going to be the end of this video. If you guys made it to the end, thanks for watching. I know it's on the shorter side. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, stay tuned for more, and we will see you in the next one.